Alright, hello there. We are getting ready to start show 5C, and this show is kicking off with the fifth spot chance for the KO division. As you already know, I already got everything set up. So let's go right into it. And I'm gonna be doing stuff like this for now on to keep it from having to load up, take so long to load up. It always won't take that long, but it takes a good couple seconds to load up, so I'm just gonna do it like this. And let's look at those match rules. So, yeah, let's look at it on here. I don't need this up there no more, so I'll take that off. So the match rules for the KO division will be as you see right here, and I'm gonna go through them as you already know on this screen. So we got 3 minutes, 5 points, 1 point for knockdowns, give up is turned off, blood stoppage, time decisions turned on, gone save is turned off, quick match is turned on, takedowns are free, rope escapes are turned off. It's 4 rounds using MMA rules. And before we get started, as you already know, it's set to the hardest difficulty, just making sure, and enjoy the first match. And I guess we'll probably do all the matches on one video, or probably split it into 2. I'm not sure yet. Enjoy. Oh, and if you're not familiar with this, Sakuraba is actually the one who took the 5th spot from Pumper 001. So this is probably a grudge match because he's the one who took this position for him. Let's see what happens with them. Alright, congrats to him. He won with a blood stoppage. He pretty much got his revenge, but not quite the 5th spot yet because everybody's gonna have 3 matches. Right now he's 1-0, which is good for him, and Sakuraba is now 0-1. But he has the chance of winning 2. If he wins 2 matches in a row, and somebody else has 2 matches in a row, he could go into a final decided match to figure out who will be the 5th spot. So it's not all said and done just because you lost 1 match. You can win 2 straight matches, and if somebody doesn't go 3-0, you'll be facing off with them because there's only 4 people here. So each of them gonna have 3 matches they could face off in each. So let's get going with the next match. Enjoy. If you wonder why I skipped their introductions, that's because I'm only doing introductions when they're fighting against the 5th spot. So that's how I'm gonna do it for the 5th spot chance for this, for show 5C, basically. I'm only gonna show it when they're going up against the 5th spot. And if you're wondering about the guy who's in the ring right now with Unknown, that is one of the unlockables, Akira Maeda. And like him and 9 unders automatically got, you know, 5th spot chance. You know, they already qualified for the 5th spot chance, so that's why you see him in qualifiers, because he's one of the unlockables, along with 6 others who are unlockables, and a tag team by the name of Johnny Ace and Matt Burton. They did well in the last 5th spot chance match for the double team, so I just decided to let them automatically qualify for this one, because it was really impressive last year. Well, not last year, but in show 4A. So show 4C. So I let them just automatically qualify, and they're automatically in show 5C as well. Yeah. Well, they was impressive in show 4A as well. Yeah, they dominated their what's name in show 4A, and they dominated in show 4C. It just that it came down to one match, and like they just lost it. The other team prevailed. The better team won. So that's why I just let them skip out of this, and they're going to be also in the 5th spot chance. And I think there's a couple others, but I don't know all their names, so I'm not going to just start reading them out. But I'll just talk about that tag team in particular, because they're not unlockables. They're just a team that did really well, and I thought they should just be in the 5th spot chance. So, alright, let's get back to it. This was just as impressive as the last one. It's the last match. He actually won by getting all 5 knockdowns. You know, he ain't bleed him not once. He got won by getting all 5 knockdowns. Congrats to him. All right, so now he's 1-0, and Akira Maeda is 0-1. And with the score system for this, basically, if I had on here, if I took off time decision, that means we have ways of people getting draws. Like if the match goes all the way through, they can have a draw. But it only works for this, you know, not for the, because for when you have a draw with tournaments, they do rematch. And if you have a draw in the league, you get 1 point. You and your opponent get 1 point if it goes to decision. I was thinking about playing like taking off time decision. That way, if it does go to the judges, to just what's the name? They both just get a point if you can't get finished. But I thought that was kind of like, why not do that for both that and the what's the name and the rank matches? I mean, not the rank, but why not do that for the tournament? Because with tournament you can't really do that. But also, I decided not to turn off time decision for it for one other reason. What if two people are tied and they go into a final match and it goes the distance? Then we're gonna have to do a rematch of the exact same match again and again till we get a finish. So that's why I'm not doing it in that sort of way. Because there's times where people, they can dominate a match, but they just can't get the finish, and like that's why they win on a time decision. But if they can't get the finish, then the match is gonna prolong and prolong, and we're gonna have to just keep on doing rematches until they lose. So that's why I don't put it on there, for we can have the little draw thing and stuff like that. I wish there was a way to do a double knockout. But I'm talking about this, and we should be continued. All right, on to the next match. So we're going to see both of their ring intros. Sorry about that. I should have been playing the match this whole time. All right, enjoy. I'm gonna talk about it a little bit more. Sorry though. So what I'm trying to say, cause like what was it? It was the people I was talking about who was in the fifth spot chance for the double team. They automatically qualified. Johnny Ace and his partner Matt Burton. They lost to Steve Williams and Terry Gordy. And like the thing is, it was a close match, and it went to time decision, and like I didn't know who won, but the computer decided that team had won. But like it could have gone either way, and I thought it should really just been a draw or something. But like it is what it is with that. So like that's one of the benefits of it. Like a matches that are too close to decide who won or lost. Yeah, let it end in a draw. But like that's not always going to be the case. And like I trust that the computer won't give somebody the victory who looked like they didn't really do nothing to earn it and stuff like that. Like I never see like what you see with real life, with people like not knowing who won, and they just said such and such got the decision, with actual combat sports and stuff like that. So the computer never done that wrong. So that's why I don't mind using time decision. Also, it allows for me to have these shorter matches that by all means could go straight down and go the distance, and like not having a time decision, just have it automatically be a draw. That's one of the good things about this game, is that I can put matches on for whatever minutes I want and always find a winner, even if it goes to distance, because we got time decision instead of just being a draw. And I couldn't really like decide who won based off of what I was watching anyway. I'm just guessing. Sometimes it's clear, sometimes like it can go on either way, and sometimes you just don't know if you're not really paying too close attention to what's going on in that match up or wherever. So that's how these teams tend to go sometimes. And with that being said, that's how stuff goes down with this game and everything and stuff like that. So I would put Sakuraba in the fifth spot chance qualifier next show for if he doesn't regain his fifth spot, We could tell if he does it. Well, not after this match because he could win and these both are 1-1, and then what's the name could lose, and then everybody has 1-1. So like, if he doesn't win fifth spot, I'm gonna put him in it for the MMA division. Because if he can if he can become the fifth spot in the KO division, then yeah, he could do great in the grappling division as well. But like, I think the KO division is where he should be at for a fifth spot chance qualifier. Or I could put him in grappling, but I may put him in the MMA division fifth spot chance qualifier though. All right, let's get back to it. I've just been talking for too much during this freaking particular qualifier. I mean, fifth spot chance, and like, basically, like, you see how he has, even though he cannot win by submission, him wearing him down with the submissions and everything else, that helps towards if the fight goes the distance and they end up being tied on points. That's what that helps towards. Him, you know, he's been dominating the match, and like, that doesn't mean he automatically wins because it's whoever has the most points who will win. But like, if he end up dominating the match and they have the same number of points, that means only one thing: he gets the decision because he's been dominating the match longer, you know. But I don't understand I don't understand what's the rules for, like, let's say somebody's dominating the match. Does the rules have to do with who has the most KOs in a single round? Like, does it work 10-8? Because they don't got no, I don't see no time cards or nothing. I don't see no score cards or nothing like that. But it could work it that way, but I haven't seen it work that way yet. So this match ended up going the distance. He dominated the first round, and now he's getting knockdowns. In the second round, it go in the fourth round. It'll go 4 rounds if it has to, you know. So yeah, that's what's going on with that. All right. One, two, three. Oh no, I'll continue to talk about it on here. Yeah, because knockdowns are great and all, but I don't think like that goes towards like the deciding factor for like who's gonna win the matchup or whatever like that, the knockdowns and stuff like that. I think knockdowns are just there because I got them set right now for points. Whereas, you know, whoever been in control of the match, you don't lose that round because somebody got knocked down. Like, even if we didn't have knockdowns turn out, I don't think they'll decide who won the round because you got knocked down or whatever. I think deciding the round is whoever been dominating. This will be the last match of this video because I'm trying to keep them under 30 minutes for the fifth spot chance video. So I forgot, that's one of the other things that after once it's under almost 30 minutes or just under 30 minutes, we'll just go into the next video. So this will be the final match of video 1, and then we'll have the other 3 matches on the last video, no matter how long it goes. Yeah. 2, 3. Congrats to him. He won with the spinning back kick to the body, or to the stomach, or whatever. But to the body. Spinning back body kick. Yeah. Spinning back kick to the body. So congrats to him. Now he's on the board. Oh. Next up, we will have those two going at it. So that will start the next video. So until then, later. Alright, and that's coming up right now.